Douglas.
I
Yeah.
wish I had a
taller
taller
tripod.
tripod, but I would get up there on a ladder. Hell, I don't give a damn. That's all I got right now.
Yeah, we don't have too much of like a hike field right now. High ground.
It looks badass though at that Windsor High School.
Yeah, Windsor High School.
Oh, way out there looks real good. Real good. I can get. I'm gonna look for another power zoom that's compatible with that, but that goes from like 12 to 45. That's 45 to
That's
175.
Oh, okay.
That's money.
I see. So, okay, that's 45 to 175.
Yeah. I think it's 175 or 200.
Nice. So, what kind of lens that compact with? Like crops, or like any like Sony E mount?
See, I think it's a certain brand. It's weird. I have one of those similar, but it's a Canon EF,
Yeah.
and it'll work on there.
Right.
But if I put my regular Canon 50 on there, it just goes white. So I have to look into why. Still researching the minutia, the
for the right
detail.
equipment.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
But
understand.
I found lists and bought what was on the lists.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now I'm starting to figure out what will work and what
Uh-huh.
is interchangeable,
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, see, I've been trying to. I'll show you my maybe my pictures.
Yeah, 7-2, right?
Because I'm just trying. I'm trying to get good at capturing when they're in action.
In action.
A lot of times I was taking pictures, but I was doing both filming, and then I would take pictures. But it was all boring pictures when they're standing.
Yeah.
Because I'm filming the action instead of being able
I
to
see.
take pictures.
Yeah, I want to get the 400 millimeter one, like 100 to 400.
Yeah.
Yeah, to shoot farther. So
Way over.
yeah, this is not enough. This is not enough for soccer. But yeah, I use this for weddings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do weddings.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to just do anything really. But streaming is my specialty. Switching and setting up the downstream keys and upstream keys.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice setup right here. And yeah, just need to find out the right equipments. But yeah, we use a camcorder.
Yeah, I was using the controller and the little zoom remote.
Right. Oh, had you worked with a camcorder before, right?
Yeah. This is like the 6th one that I've done for Danny.
I see.
And only the 2nd with my equipment. So I was using his for about 4 of them.
I see.
What did we use last time?
His camcorder on the gimbal remote control.
Yeah, we already. I need to take some pictures.
You ready to put on a killer performance?
Predictions?
I don't know well enough. I'll go for the Vikings.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I did this team Saturday because they have so many Real teams in this league. This team was Saturday, and then we did a different Real team on Sunday. But I think 2 of those players might be here.
So it's Real.
Real? Real. Yeah. This is their home complex, I guess. one of many. This guy in the white right here, the captain, he's pretty good. Nice. And the referee has us underway here at the Real Sports Soccer Complex here in Centennial, Colorado. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into some exciting Wednesday night footy. I am Ricardo Caminelli, your host here on the DT Sports TV YouTube channel. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in for the League for Clubs Mountain Premier Conference action here, and giving us a throw in right away. It's in red and black, the Real Colorado team, and they face off up against the white Peak 11. And already a call by the referee on offsides here for Peak 11. Peak 11 in all white here. Line up in a 4-3-3 formation as they take on the red and black, just like AC Milan, the red and black Real Colorado, who also line up in a 4-3-3 formation. And that back line for Peak 11 consists of Lars Burgo and Juan Torres playing the center back pairing. Number 14, Cully Friedman here on this left-hand side. We've seen what he is capable of doing with his left foot and the pace. And already they try to go ahead and go long for him, unable to find him. And in that midfield 3-4, Peak Colorado, holding that center defensive midfield spot right in front of the defense is number 3, Drew Leskin. Drew there. In front of him, we have both Justin June and Louis Castillo there, being the box-to-box midfielder. A nice midfield pairing between two technical players, able to go ahead and take on the opposition, create space, find the passes, and give us something both offensively and defensively. And leading the line here for Peak 11. And almost a situation there for Mr. Torres in the back, giving up possession. Thankfully, Peak was able to go ahead and recover. But as I was saying, the front three tonight for Peak 11 will head and be on the left-hand side, number 11, Mateo Becerra. And on the right-hand side, number 15, Chewy. And then leading the line as the number 9 is number 7, Zion Balogun, who the team will go ahead and look to utilize his strength, hold-up play, as well as his pace to get in behind. And Peak already able to go ahead and find Coley, who's looking for a 1-2 here with Mateo. Mateo try to connect with Louis Castillo, unable to find him, and here nicely able to go ahead and recover Real. Real here with Leon Magruder, able to go ahead and find Paxton Green out wide, who tries to go ahead and play one of his forwards through. Devin Shepard has a one-on-one situation, goes back, and just goes ahead and reset all the way for his left back. And Real just looking to possess in the opposition half. And they're caught in possession there. Real in the 4-3-3. Their back line on the left-hand side, Liam Magruder, Diego Jean, and Brody Curtis playing the center back pairing. And here on this right-hand side, Avery Hips with the ball, winning possession off of Mateo and going already back to his center back. That midfield three consists of Jack Shinkos and Zach Brooks playing the double pivot center defensive midfield roles. Mr. Brooks already there with the ball, looking to go back to his teammate. Oh, a difficult ball played to their number 10 tonight, who's been an exciting prospect this season. That's Mason Luth. And leading the front three attack for Real Colorado tonight is Paxton Green on the left-hand side, Devin Shepard leading the line up front, and Liam Henkins here on this right-hand side. The goalie battle tonight, Peak 11 in goal, Liam Sloan having to fill in for an injured Cesar who picked up an injury at the beginning of this season. And already a chance for him to go ahead and get active, and nice hands to keep that out from the back post. He'll be facing up against the Real goalkeeper. That's Connor Shaw tonight in the yellow and black. And Peak 11 already looking to go ahead and go long. The wind tonight playing a little factor in the way this ball will go ahead and move across this thin turf. At least it will go ahead and give some cool breeze for some of these players. It's been a hot day today here in Colorado. And a long throw to try to go ahead and find Louis. A possible handball on Liam, and it's called. And Peak 11 now have a nice opportunity here on this right-hand side. And they call over their technical, their set-piece specialist, we'll say, Cully Friedman here with his left foot. Will he go ahead and swing this back post? Peak already looking to go ahead and commit some numbers there past that penalty spot. Here's number 14, Cully, stepping over the ball. One in the wall for Real. A lot of white shirts in the back post. Ball's hit with a lot of pace. And a nice save there. Fingertips from the goalkeeper, Connor Shaw, to go ahead and keep this one out. So out for a corner kick it goes. Our first corner kick of the match. And he needed to go ahead and be strong there. That pace on the ball was coming at him really fast. A lot of players were running in front of him. The decision to just go ahead and parry it over the ball, over the bar, very smart. Here we go, another set piece played. This one doesn't have what it takes to stay in, so out for a goal kick. And a squandered opportunity here for Peak 11. Again, everyone, thank you for tuning in here today on the DT Sports TV YouTube channel. Game coverage today will be brought to you by me, Ricardo Caminelli. And I'm excited to be here for some midweek soccer action in South Denver metro area. We get ready to go ahead and wrap up the Mountain Premier Conference for both of these teams. Just 3 days ago, it was announced that Northern Colorado Hailstorm FC are the 2025 Mountain Premier Conference champions. After a fantastic run they've had, beating all of their opponents. A side well coached here by Amon Zayed, former pro side, going and becoming champions in their first season back now in amateur football. And here's Real, very nicely able to go ahead and possess around the back in their own half, feeling comfortable here, connecting nice triangles. Here's Avery. Nice moves there by Devin. Nice over the top ball there to go ahead and find Liam, and plenty of space in the opposition territory. And now Real just pinging their passes around in Peak 11's half, looking to go long to try to go ahead and find Liam. Liam's first touch puts him in a hard position, but he's able to go ahead and build out of it, and at least wins a free kick here for Real, picking up some nice momentum. And now Bodie Curtis stepping over this, trying to see if he can find some of his teammates in the back post as they look to hover around the top of the 18. This ball is lofted. And nicely headed there by Juan Torres. A shot first time. Shouts for a handball. Referee says nothing. And Peak try to go ahead and escape through Cully. Some triangles here being made in the corner. A nice lofted chip to try to find Drew Leskin. And Real come out with this. Gets past one. Oh, and the referee says no foul. That was a clean challenge there. Oh, and a mistake in the back from Justin. A shot from Real. And this one goes all the way out for a goal kick. And quite the momentum there in the last 2 minutes for Real Colorado, knocking on the opposition's door. Peak just scrambling to defend. And at the end there, just a shot didn't have what it takes to drive towards the goal. Now a long ball to try to find Louis. His first touch is not there. And a nice brought back by Ian Magruder. Brody finding Avery, a nice pass there. And Real again just happy to a possible mistake in the back. The center back unable to go ahead and get there first. And here we have a player, Chewy, unable to go ahead and keep this one in for Peak Colorado. And almost a mistake in the back there. Diego Gina unable to go ahead and get to the square ball in the back. And Chewy capitalizing with his pace, but his first touch wasn't enough to keep it in. Now here's Bodie here. Again, looking to square it around the back to his other center back, Diego. And Peak 11 happy to go ahead and let the opposition just ping a few passes around in their own half. No need to press up high. And here's an invitation to go long. And Lars Burgo just deciding to go ahead and go back to his goalkeeper, Liam Sloan. And now Real Colorado doing the same thing, willing to just go ahead and let Peak 11 possess. This is deep in their own half, in their own box actually. Just looking to go ahead and cut out the passing lanes and try to force a long ball. Real holding a high line around half. And Lars now just picking his head up. Able to go ahead and find Chewy out wide, who has a one-on-one situation with Ian Magruder. He's getting some help from Paxton Green. And Chewy just deciding to go ahead and go back. And a nice find, Mateo. Try to break the line. Here's Coley on the left-hand side. Try to cross it in and wins a throw for Peak 11. And both teams allowing the opposition to just go ahead and connect easy passes around the back, inviting them a little bit into their half where they can go ahead and defend in numbers and in compact ways. And a mistake there off of the throw. Devin getting this ball rather on the far right side. Unable to go ahead and keep that in. Zach and Peak win a throw. Oh, and Real, great way to go ahead and just get out of the pressure here. Paxton Green just finding one of his teammates going back. A nice switch of play earlier from Zach Brooks. And here's Bodie. Able to find Diego. We've seen a little bit of press from Chewy. And now Louis deciding to go back to his goalkeeper. Now Real going long again. Great header there from Juan Torres. Oh, and great skill there from Mason, who's driving out the opposition. Top of the box, a shot. Takes a deflection off of Cully. A great battle here through Avery, the right back, who's found himself in a nice position. Mason again with the ball in tight space. Tries to 1-2 with Devin, does so. Now with his left, does he have a shot? Instead goes to Pax Green. Offside flag comes up. But the goalkeeper there, nice hand. And they'll just go ahead and go with the shot rather than call the offside. But Real, again, great momentum. They're creating a lot of the better chances than Peak has. Already testing the goalkeeper. And I like the partnership that we've seen from the center attacking mid, Mason, and the forward here, Devin Shepard here. Both players able to go ahead and play in tight spaces, 1-2 touches. Here's Mateo finding Coley. Now Justin. Switching in all the way to try to go ahead and find number 8. Emilio Mendoza. Overlapping line, finding Chewy. First time crossing the box. It's clear, but lands to Justin here. And Peak still in nice, favorable position. Another second cross. Doesn't beat the first man. And now Louis trying to go ahead and bring it down. Lands to Chewy. Trying to show some skill with his left foot. Finding Zion, top of the box. Can he turn and shoot? And closed out by multiple people there. And at least Peak 11 go ahead and win a throw here in a favorable position in the final third. And now here's Mateo finding Drew. Larsberger just finding Justin June now, who has plenty of space in front of him. Decides to go loft the ball into the back post. And unable to go ahead and find the run of Mateo. And again, Peak 11 recovering, winning possession off of that goal kick. Real unable to settle. And you're going to see a lot of this today with Justin June, number 16 there for Peak Colorado, coming to get the ball really deep in between both center backs, splitting them and letting them take over the space, forcing the left back and the right back, Cully and Emilio, to go ahead and take up more of the space upward the field. So you'll see a lot of that tonight, where Cully will go ahead and be sometimes even in the opposition half. And Justin June coming to get the ball here in the middle of the center backs. Oh, and the referee says no foul there. So here's Zion connecting with Coley, getting the ball back. Oh, a nice chip, but deflected here by the defender. And almost a mistake there. Now here's Devin Shepard. Can he pick his head up? Able to go ahead and find Ian Magruder out wide, the left back for Real, taking a lot of space. Reconnects with Devin Shepard and now tries to play Paxton Green through. That's a tough ball to get there, though. And unable to go ahead and keep that in. And out for a goal kick it goes. And it's been quite the exciting start to this first half. Although the scoreline is still 0-0 here in Centennial, Colorado, Real is able to go ahead and pinpoint some passes deeper in the opposition half than Peak 11 has and create at least a couple of chances to test the goalkeeper. Peak 11 very well moved the ball back, and their defensive intensity gives them the opportunity to win it back quickly. It's just in their final third they need to go ahead and be more proactive and create better chances, able to go ahead and find players like Louis Castillo right now on the ball, who's a fantastic attacking threat for Peak 11. Now he has a one-on-one here on the sideline. Tries to go ahead and get past his man. Still has the ball, looking for assistance. And now Real able to go ahead and build out of the press. The referee says that's a fair challenge. Likes the physicality. No foul here. Now they're able to find Zion, who drives into the box, takes a shot, takes a deflection, is headed to the back post. And Avery looking to just go ahead and go long and clear it for Real. Lands to Juan Torres. Oh, a nice turn there for Mateo. Oh, and a questionable slide. Both players are okay, though. And now Louis, is he able to go ahead and keep this one in? Has to go back, finds Coley. Now Coley unable to pick his head up and find Mateo. And here's Mateo. The top of the box in the middle, takes a shot. And at least is testing the goalkeeper. This one's on target. A nice hold there from goalkeeper Connor Shaw. And finally, Peak 11 able to go ahead and start warming up and creating something through their attacking players. Multiple shots from their number 9 up top. Number 7, Zion Balogun. Although those shots have been deflected, he's been able to find the ball in the box and in great positions. Able to go ahead and help his team. Mateo, Chewy now both starting to go ahead and get the ball out wide, cutting inside, or at least joining the possession. Here's Devin Shepard, who's seen a lot of the ball for Real. Bodie trying to go ahead and find Devin Shepard, unable to do so. And Drew Leskin, the poor second touch. Finds Mason Luth. Looking to go ahead and play Ian through in a nice position. Does so, finds him well. Here's Chewy looking to go ahead and help defensively. Lofted ball into the box. Great headed out there by Emilio Mendoza. Again, Bodie. Here's Avery stretching the play for Real. And Liam unable to get past Coley. And great strength there from Drew, able to go ahead and win the free kick. A nice split there, able to find Justin. Justin's first touch gives it up in an interesting position. Here's Devin Shepard. Plays Paxton Green through. He has a lot of space in front of him. Left foot in the shot. No. Decides to cut across the top of the box and unable to find Mason. Now here's Chewy for Peak 11 on the left. Excuse me, the right hand side, try to create something. It just goes back to Lars. And Real winning possession in a favorable spot. Still a lot of momentum for them. Try to go ahead and find Paxton out wide, does so. Here's Jack now. Goes back to Paxton. Left foot across. And this one takes an interesting clearance from Peak 11. They have to go ahead and give up the corner kick. And now a set piece opportunity for the red and black. Now numbers committed for Real here at the top of the 6. Ball's lofted in and over everybody, and this one might go all the way out for a throw in. Unable to find somebody and connect. Both teams not looking that dangerous off the corner kick. Now here's Paxton Green getting the ball deep in the middle of the field. Ian able to find Bodie in the opposition half. Real just pinging some passes. Here's Mason, nice turn in tight space. Able to find Liam out wide. Can he get the ball back? They decide to just go back. Here's Avery swinging into the box. Past a lot of people. Oh, but lands it to Paxton. First, oh, that volley there didn't have enough juice. Tries to keep it inside. Can we get a shot here from Devin? Still bouncing around in the box. Real unable to go ahead and capitalize on what's going on. And here's Mateo now quickly starting an attack for Peak 11. Zion trying to go ahead and get past everybody using his pace and strength. Has a one-on-one against Bodie here on the sideline. Gets past him with ease. Top of the box finding Louis. A shot. Oh, and at least a deflection here for Peak 11. And almost chance squandered there by Real. Almost conceded on the other end. Great action there in the last couple of minutes. Collie Freeman looking to go ahead and take this corner kick on the far side. Peak 11 committing a lot of their top players around that PK spot. Real taking no chance defensively and committing almost all of their players inside the box. And here's the cross swung in. A curler. Nice punch out there by Connor Shaw, the goalkeeper for Real. Now challenging ball here for Liam Sloan. The goalkeeper finds himself in an awkward spot. Here's Juan Torres feeling a little bit of the pressure. And Real finds Devin Shepard in a nice spot off the throw and tries to go ahead and get past Drew, and there's a foul committed in a very dangerous spot here on the right-hand side of the box. Real might look to go ahead and chip this in, keep it like a corner kick. Can they commit their tall center backs? We see Bodie here walking up towards the box. Ball swung in. It's bouncing around into the box. A second shot by the forward, Devin Shepard, and this one's way too high. A nice atmosphere here in Centennial, Colorado. Very chill vibes, you would say. A nice find there by Torres to go ahead and find Coley. And a push from behind from Bodie here on Mateo. Now Coley looking to go ahead and find Louis at the top of the box. Does so. A nice first touch. Goes back to Drew. Plays a driven ball to try to find Louis. His first touch lets him down, and the goalkeeper there to go ahead and squabble that up. Oh, and a very questionable high kick there. And questionable it is. That was very, very high, but at least nobody got hurt there. Drew Leskin just going back to center back. Here's Justin in the middle. Able to go ahead and find Coley out wide. Oh, and a mistake there. So here's Zion driving at the top of the box. Tries to take it byline. Just a little too much there. And Liam able to go ahead and find Mason. Tries to go ahead and connect with Devin, but at least Real win a throw-in. A nice header battle there. And can go ahead and Drew keep this one in. Does so. So he has a one-on-one here against center back Juan Torres. Decides to just go back to Liam. Now a cross driven. And cleared out again by Peak 11, who's feeling a little bit of the pressure. A nice touch there from Diego. Oof, and an even better move to get past Mateo. Here's Bodie splitting the line, finding Devin. Avery, the right back, joining the attack. Overlap and run here by Liam. Paxton coming to get it on this right-hand side, keeping it in, and at least wins a corner kick for his team. And this Real team does a very nice job in splitting the opposition lines and connecting passes. Their first touches are pinpoint, keeping it close to their feet. And here you go. You see them all hovering around the penalty spot area, looking to make a run into the 6-yard box. Here's Liam Lahanekins taking this corner kick on the right-hand side. And this one also has a lot of juice there. And it puts Cully Freeman through, who's being chased down by the left wingman, Paxton Green. And Cully, nice ball to go ahead and find Louis in the corner. Takes it back. And at least Peak 11 have a nice throw-in opportunity. A ball thrown to Zion into the box. And Real finally gets to it to clear it. Brought down by Devin Shepard, a nice first touch. Who tries to go ahead and play Paxton Green through, who has a lot of space in front of him. Two defenders are slowly closing in. Tries to find Liam with a small cross. Cleared out by a header, but here's Ian Magruder on the left-hand side. His left foot. Driven into the top. And out by Juan Torres. Nice triangles there by Peak 11. Oh, whoa, jinxed it. Oh, and the goalkeeper gives up the possession in an interesting spot. Louis takes a shot from deep. And out for a goal kick, and almost a mistake there by the Real goalkeeper, Connor Shaw. The wind has picked up here just a little bit. But again, feels very nice to be out here right now. And Real just looking to possess around the back, feeling a little bit of that Peak 11 press, but now Peak 11 just dropping back to the halfway line, inviting the opposition just a little bit, just making Mateo be the only one who presses in the opposition half. Here's Bodie for Real. Quite the tall presence for this red and black team. Just tried to go long to try to find Paxton Green, unable to do so. Lars, nice headed out. Now here's Devin's left-footed effort. Ooh, a nice curl, but an even better hold here by the goalkeeper, Liam Sloan, who's been a little quiet despite a lot of action coming in front of him. But at least his sharpness is intact. Great hold. And Peak building out of the back. Try to go ahead and play Mateo through onto the byline. Tries to use his strength. And here we go, another corner kick opportunity here for the team in white. And might be a set piece routine here as a lot of them jumble up right around the PK spot. Again, Real taking no chances, committing everybody back into the box. Here's that swing. Oh, and it's missed by the goalkeeper. And Mateo unable to go ahead and keep this one in. And Real's chance of something out of the back, just a little bit too much, goes all the way back to the Peak 11 goalkeeper, who quickly finds Justin in the middle of the park. A very technical midfielder, one of the best in the league. Has a history playing at some of the high levels. Most recently at Niza. Mountain Premier League. Oh, and this one's over the top, and I don't know. Mateo might have looked offsides on that one. Flag stays down, though. Real still gets possession with Diego here, one of the center backs, finding Ian Magruder. And now Mason try to go ahead and find Paxton Green through. And a nice slide tackle there from the goalkeeper to go ahead and gobble that ball up. Out with his hands big and firm. Now Real have to go ahead and look to convert some of their chances that they've been building on a lot of this first half. This ball from Cully tried to go ahead and find Mateo through. Brody unable to go ahead and keep it in. And at least Peak 11 get a throw in here in a nice favorable position. Oh, and they try to go ahead and long. Juan Torres stepped, but nobody else stepped with him. And here's Real at the top of the box. A shot from Liam takes a deflection, but unable to go ahead and beat the goalkeeper. A miscommunication in the back from Peak 11 almost resulted in a goal. Oh, and a nice turn there from Zion to go ahead and get past Avery, who's looking a little tired already towards the end of this first half. Try to go ahead and find Mateo. Nice turn there. Now here's Coley with the overlapping run. On a difficult one given here to Lars Burgo with the win. And now Real, they can go ahead and break through their pace. Here's Liam Henkins. And he just drives into a couple of white shirts. And Drew Leskin there able to go ahead and win the free kick. Justin, nice line drive to go ahead and find Zion Williams here out wide. This battle might be interesting with Avery. Doesn't take it the second time. Oh, an opportunity squandered around there. Oof, 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 oof. And I was holding my breath there to see if something would go ahead and create. And a nice line driving cross. A shot takes a deflection and then bounces off the hand of the goalkeeper. And then he's able to go ahead and squander it there. Looked nice and intense there. Again, Real building on some of that momentum. They need to figure out how to go ahead and convert their chances. Oh, and a nice find there. And here's Chewy, possibly no. And a nice right-footed find there by Mason to go ahead and find Paxton Green in his efforts to try to find the runners in behind. Unlucky touch there. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Again, Justin able to come and get it deep in between his center backs. Here's Liam Sloan. Tries to go ahead and go long to find Zion. Oh, an unlucky first touch. And here comes the press from Peak 11 in this corner. Nice win there by Cully. Able to go ahead and find Justin. Can he churn and find one of his teammates? Nice turn. Finds Cully. A great turn there from Zion. A one-on-one against Avery. Left-footed cross. Able to find Mateo. Oh, and this ball squeezes in. The flag stays down. And Peak 11 have their first goal of the night. And a lot of the momentum seemed going for Real. Peak 11, all it took was one chance to go ahead and score their goal. Coley there finding Zion. Zion, nice turn, gets past Avery. Left-footed cross at the byline. And Mateo there lurking around the top of the 6-yard box on the near post. Just a little flick to go ahead and get past the goalkeeper. That's all it took. Peak 11 find the lead, 1-0. And how will Real Colorado go ahead and respond? Haven't seen a lot of the attacking chances coming from them. And Avery giving up possession there against Zion. Oh, and unlucky touch there from Mateo. Now here's Liam Sloan for Peak 11 after gobbling that cross up. Coley just playing it safe, going back to his center back. Nice line drive there from Liam to go ahead and find Emilio. Emilio, great ball to go ahead and find Louis. His first touch is nice to get past the defenders. Here's Zion, another one-on-one situation here out wide. Decides to shoot and at the near post. Again, and I like the chance there. Could have waited for some of his other teammates. Now here's Devin Shepard for Real. It's been a very fantastic number 9 hold-up play. Great overlapping run here from Avery. Will get there before Cully. And a poor cross there. Doesn't even have the power to go ahead and get to the goalkeeper. Drew Leskin picks his head up. I'm just a little bit too close to Bodie. Liam looking to go ahead and cross and try to find Devin Shepard. Bouncing around. Here's Mason. And this one goes out for a goal kick, says the referee. Peak 11 committing a lot of players up for this goal kick. I think they'll just go ahead and look to go long, get it out of their field, look to possess in the opposition half if they can. And this one going long to try to go ahead and find Zion. Oh, takes an interesting bounce off of Avery there. Great touch there by Liam. Can get past 2 players. Falls down Louis. Here's Mateo. Now Louis. Great way to go ahead and get out of pressure here. And a foul there on the end line against Avery. Hips. He goes down. Bodie for Real. Flag stays down for Real. Here's Ian. His right-footed cross efforts. Shot blocked by Chewy. Second ball lofted into the box. Juan Torres, nice headed out. Able to go ahead and find Zion, who has plenty of space behind this defender. Oh, nice body there. That battle always was going to be Zion's win there. 1-on-1 against Bodie. Finding Louis. And finding Mateo at the top of the box. And a cross to try to find Louis again. Unable to do so. And an awful bounce there. Chewy unable to go ahead and create something nice. And we still have a player down there for Peak 11. Again, everyone, we hope you're enjoying the coverage here of the Mountain Premier Conference in the League for Clubs. It's Peak 11 here in white going up against Real Colorado in the red and black at the Real's Sports Complex here in Centennial, Colorado. If you're enjoying this coverage here on the DT Sports TV YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and leave us a like, a follow, and comment your thoughts on how this game is going. Oh, and a nice long. We're going to call that one a shot here. Stat padding. Nice first touch from the goalkeeper. Bodie able to go ahead and find Diego. Now Diego looking to go ahead and try to go long and find Liam. Unable to do so. Oh, an unlucky. Bring it down there. And the referee says that's the final of the first half. 1-0 here in Centennial, Colorado. Peak 11 finding the lead. Thank you to number 11, Mateo Becerra. Here, his nice little dink to get past the goalkeeper here just 10 minutes ago was all it took for Peak 11 to go ahead and find the lead despite the momentum being against them, with Real Colorado creating a lot of the chances, driving crosses across the box, but nobody there to go ahead and find the back of the net. So a nice halftime chat. We'll go ahead and see here from both head coaches on what tweaks needed to go ahead and be made. Please go ahead and stick around for some messages from our sponsors, and I will talk to you soon for the second half. Very nice, very nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here for some Mountain Premier Conference. It's the league for clubs here in Colorado. In Centennial, Colorado, to be more specific, well, the Real Sports Complex, to be more specific, here on the DT Sports TV YouTube channel. And as we get ready for the second half, Peak 11 leads 1-0 thanks to a goal from Mateo Becerra late in the first half. And Real Colorado gets us underway for the second half. Here we go. A joke around for going a shot at goal, but they go ahead and go back and look to just go ahead and possess, try to break some lines. And I wonder what the halftime talk was there from the head coach. What this team needs to do, go ahead and finally capitalize on those chances. I'm sure it's simple as just take the shot. A lot of the chances they get, they need to just go ahead and take the opportunity and see if they can test this goalkeeper, even if they're at the top of the box, not just look to go ahead and play it in. They have made a goalkeeping change. Great first half there from Connor Shaw. He is being replaced for Mr. Anonymous until we get you that roster update. Sun is looking to fully set here behind us. No more sunspots there on the field. And we'll go ahead and see if these lights turn on, or if it's going to stay this kind of not dark, not bright, but normal. And here's Jack. And Real has also made a change here at the left back position. Ian Magruder is now coming out for number 40. And a good battle here out wide. Here's Paxton Green looking to go ahead and go against Chewy. And my apologies there. And it looks like Chewy has been substituted out here for number 18, Mr. Eli Smith. Oh, look at that. Lights coming on. And here's the new left back coming in. Able to go ahead and find Jack Shinkos. Now here's Bodie. And a long ball there from Bodie, unable to go ahead and find his forward, Devin Shepard, who's been calling for that ball. Able to go ahead and keep that in. Gets past Eli Smith. Can he get past Juan Torres? Does so easily. No shot there. Easily closed down by by Lars Burgo, the under center back. And here's number 43 also in the back, who has replaced Diego Jean. I heard Sean. So a couple of changes there at halftime for this Real side. Bringing on some fresh legs, some new ideas, and looking to go ahead and break down this Peak 11 side. Zion able to go ahead and find, a nice little chip there from Louis to go ahead and find Drew. Drew try to go ahead and play, unable to go ahead and find the run from his midfielder there. And here's Paxton Green breaking for Real, finding Devin. And it might be Max at number 40. Able to go ahead and find Mason here for Real. Tries to go ahead and get past Drew Leskin. Does so with ease. Now looks to switch on this right-hand side. And Avery Hips unable to go ahead and keep that one in. Just a little bit too much. Now number 40, Max, for Real, just deciding to go ahead and go back to his goalkeeper. Gets it back. Able to go ahead and find Paxton Green, who at least wins a throw here for his team. And an attempt at a flick there from Devin to go ahead and find Mason, unable to do so. Pressure from Mason, able to take the ball away from Drew. A great running behind here from Devin, able to go ahead and keep that in. Going up against Lars. A good battle we've seen all day. Just decides to go back to Max. Nice first touch, get past his mark. And his pass, unable to go ahead and find somebody. But Brody gets this ball in the opposition territory. Now here's Jack driving at the top of the box, and we see a shot. Goes out wide. Can somebody shoot? Nobody able to go ahead and shoot here for this Real side. And here's Peak now looking to go ahead and counter. Zion looking to go ahead and see if he can find Mateo through. Oh, wow, and a great run there from Paxton Green to get there before. Excuse me, that's not Paxton Green. That's Liam Hannikins to go ahead and get past Cully Freeman, who's been asked a lot, both offensively and defensively. Now here's that cross into the near post. Touch, Paxton Green, can we shoot? Oh, and just over the bar there. Nice composure there, just unable to go ahead and click and keep this one down. And Real still looking for that equalizer. Now 2 substitutions here. Looks like Paxton Green coming off. And Zach Brooks as well. Paxton being replaced by number 11. We'll get that name here in a moment. And number 44 stepping into the midfield with Jack Shinkos and Mason Luth. Peak 11 just looking to go ahead and connect a few small passes. Keep possession. Real not really putting the press there. Eli able to go ahead and keep it in. Shots for a handball, not given. Here's Max, number 40 for Real, driving in. Nice leave there by Eli Smith, able to go ahead and find Mateo. Drew Leskin able to go ahead and find Juan Torres. Nice little drive, gives up possession in an interesting spot. Here's Mason Luth able to go ahead and find Liam, who also gives up possession. Kills that attack for his own team. Here's Zion just waiting to start that speed, does so. Looking to go ahead and get past Avery. Finally a challenge going for the right back's way. Oh, and a nice split there by number 44 to find Mace, but the flag stays up. Excuse me. Down it goes. A long ball here from Liam. Unable to go ahead and find Coley, but at least he recovers. He's feeling a little bit of pressure there. Oh, and no foul, says the referee there on Mason Mice. Luth, he stays down. A challenge pretty hard there from Drew Leskin. Here's Real just looking to go ahead and possess around the back. See if they can go ahead and create a chance just by possessing now. Looking long ball to the right-hand side, trying to keep Cully out. Does he get a touch? He doesn't. So peak 11 escape another half attempted chance there by Real Colorado. And they get a throw. No rush to take this. And nicely brought down here by the midfielder. Substitute player will get a 1-2 opportunity. Again, no shot from this Real side. Just looking to possess again. Get a chance to reset. A lofted ball. We have a one-on-one situation here on the right-hand side. Oh, at the near post. And Real Colorado go ahead and win a throw, the first for the second half. Hopefully they've talked about something on these set pieces. They've had a handful of them in the first half. What will go ahead and work better for them this time? And one of the players is slow to get up. Ball lofted in. Oh, with a lot of pace. And this one went out of bounds, so out for a goal kick it is. Here, long ball to go ahead and find Mateo. What a beautiful first touch to bring this down. Can he find one of his teammates? Finds Eli here on the right-hand side, who's one-on-one. Left-footed cross. And brought out by Real. Ah, this one's a little too hard right in front of him. Making him work hard. A substitution here by Real. And number 33, the forward for Real Colorado, Devin Shepard, coming out. What a great night he's had, although he hasn't been able to score. He's a very smart young player. Physical, fast. Just got to shoot a little bit more. And that seems to be the issue here for all of these attacking players that have gone in for Real. Despite all the substitutions, nothing new has changed. Nobody's shooting. Oh, and a nice flick there by Max. And a nice interception there by the right back. Here's Real finally in the opposition territory. And this ball goes all the way back to Liam Sloan. Goes long to just go ahead and find Eli. Nice first touch to bring it down. On a great run there. Can Mateo keep this one in? Unable to do so. Some tweaks and communication there in the back. Oh, and a great turn here by this number 29 fella. And look at this Real attack. It's looking good so far. Here's Mason on the left-hand side. Up against Emilio. Left-footed cross. Here's Juan Torres trying to go ahead and build something through driving. Decided to find Eli Smith out wide. Here's Justin in the middle. It's been a little bit quiet the last 10 minutes. Oh, and a nice long find by Drew to find Zion. And his first touch, unable to go ahead and keep it. Play. Is there a foul here, says the referee. No. Great physicality, great battle by both teaming. Now here's Nathan, one-on-one. Goes out wide. Left-footed shot. What a great save there by Liam. The rebound, a great second save. And out for a corner kick it goes. Liam Sloan keeping Peak 11 up 1-0 after a back-to-back saves from number 36, Mason Luth there, who gets a nice through ball by the substitute number 29. Decides to drive out wide to the byline. And that cross is bouncing around in the box. A second shot, still bouncing around. Can somebody get to it? And Real at the top of the box. Here's the center back with the shot. Oh, takes the deflection. And Real have a throw in Peak 11 half. Here's number 12, Adriano Brandes, coming back into the game. No, excuse me, making his appearance into the game. Number 12, Adriano Brandes takes out Luis Castillo, number 10. And here's Real on this left-hand side, trying to drive into the box, unable to do so. And out for a goal kick it does. And Peak 11 applaud their defensive prowess there. And it looks like Eli Smith has been asked to go ahead and slide into that center attacking mid-roll. Mr. Zion Balogun here on this right-hand side. Mateo Becerra up top. And then Adriano Brandes looks like he went over to the left-hand side. And so it seems. Liam Sloan here looking to go long for Peak 11. And a great touch there by Mateo. Great physicality. Able to go ahead and find Coley now. Coley 1-2 with Eli. Nice. And this attack. Oh. Real go ahead and recover this. Oh, a mistake there. Here's Eli Smith, able to go ahead and find Mateo in a pocket of space. Oh, no first touch. game has a chance to open up a little bit more here. Nice skills there from number 11 to go ahead and find his teammate now down the line. Oh! I don't know about that one either, ref. And since coming on, number 29, number 11, number 44, and number 40 for Real have looked quite explosive. Oh, and the linesman decision is overruled there by the center ref. And here's Emilio Mendoza taking a throw for Peak 11, needing to go long. Great battle there between Max and Mateo. Oh, and a great run into behind. Ah, the wind picking it up and directing it towards Liam. Lars now deciding to go long. Again, the wind being the enemy here in some of these long balls. Now here's Shaw driving with it. Just deciding to go find Bodie instead. Oh, and Justin June, nice step there for Peak 11. Here's Mateo. Cully doesn't continue his run, but at least Justin recovers that. And now Peak 11, some players running into the box. Here comes the cross. Out comes the goalkeeper with a nice Superman punch. And a possible Real counterattack. Numbers looking good for Real. Real has a one-on-one opportunity here. Oh, slows it down just a little too much. And now a lot of wide drop back fast. Oh, nice triangles here. Right-footed cross. Still kept in play. Throw to find Zion. And the turn overtoned here by the fourth official. Throw for red. Who have liked watching a lot more these substitute than some of the original starters, with the exception of Devin Shepard. Here's Bodie now. Real driving in the opposition half. Oh, a nice lofted ball into the back post. Here's number 11, Mario, with the first touch. It's chested. He has to go backwards. Oof. Now he's being closed down by multiple. No, surely he couldn't go ahead and get past a couple of them, and out for a goal kick it goes. And now here we go. We have a substitution. Number 5, Diego, coming on for Cully Freeman. And Shirley Coley's nights coming to an end here. What a fantastic left back here. One of the best in the league. His defensive work rate, his offensive output. Free kick specialist, corner kick specialist. His night comes to an end here. Oh, and nobody challenging from both teams, so this takes a bounce before a Real player brings it down with his chest. And now a great through ball here to go ahead and find number 12 here, who has a one-on-one at the top of the box. Can he find somebody? Real with a corner kick opportunity here. This ball swung in at the near post. It's bouncing around and out for a second corner kick. And Liam Sloan having to get low at his near post to keep this one out. And here we go again, a second chance. And it's headed and out for a goal kick. Headed over the goal, unlucky. Now Peak try to build out of the back. A mistake. Real capitalize on it. They have the ball in enemy territory. And here they go, just being composed, being able to go ahead and make some passes. Nice turn here. Now driving into space. Great turn. Oh, great find out wide to find Max here, the left back. He's one-on-one at the top of the box. Decides to go byline. Come back across. Can somebody shoot? Can somebody shoot? And finally a clearance all the way out here by Peak 11. Now here's Bodie. And Real look to just go ahead and reset their attack. Real winning a nice throw here just at the halfway line. I like the momentum that's picking up for them. It's a little bit of what I saw in the first half, but this one has a little bit more urgency to get that goal, that equalizer. And great defensive work there by Zion here. Here's Mateo now. Oh, and a great find, able to find Zion here at the top of the box. Takes a touch to his right. Oh, and a cross back to try to find Adriano. And out for a goal kick it goes. And here's Real again, just passing it around the back. Shaw looking to go long, finding his right back, Avery. What a first touch to bring that one down. And here's the drive, top of the box. Can somebody shoot? Oh, he's brought down to the top of the box. Referee says nothing. No foul, out for a goal kick. Oh, and I wish I would have shot the shot there. Now here's Eli Smith, able to go ahead and find Adriano out wide. Adriano's attempt to try to find Mateo through. Out for a throw when it is. On a nice challenge. That referee says no foul. Here's Mateo. Plays the overlap and run. Ball's crossed. Trying to find Zion. And it's fully cleared there by one of the defenders. Good recovery there by Justin June. Finding Emilio here out wide for Peak 11. A nice over-the-top ball to try to find Mateo. Flag finally comes up. Here's Shaw finding Bodie. And Real just passing it around in the back. Oh, and a good ball there from Shaw to try to find Max, who was unable to go ahead and keep this one in. And here's the substitution for Peak 11. Coming out, Zion Balogun being replaced here by Jaime Gutierrez. A prolific goal scorer. Going up against tired legs. Could give Peak 11 that second goal, that will go ahead and close out the game. Yeah, and that was a very late challenge there by Adriano Brandes. And here's Real just passing it around in the opposition half. Oof, and a mistake there. And here's Jaime starting the attack. Has Mateo to his right. Plays him. Can he get there? And now a throw in a deep position here for Real. They need to go ahead and go down line and get out of this situation. Peak looking to lock them in. Oh, and a little too easy there for Real. Oh, a nick on the hand, but referee says play on. Great overlap and run by Juan Torres. Finding Jaime in the box. Can he get it back? Oh, referee says this one stayed in, but at least they go ahead and win a throw here in a favorable position. Again, they're looking for that second goal to go and close out the game. A very needed second goal. I guess it's fair to say whoever will score next really wants this game. One is to go ahead and close it out, and one is to equalize. And this second half has not brought us many offensive chances. Both teams are very deadlocked defensively. And a nice long ball there to go ahead and find a Real player. Pete gets there first, kicks it out for a throw. And now the red and black are committing players in the opposition half. Questionable throw. Here's Shaw. Shoot it. Oh, and given up here, but can he go ahead and keep this ball? Good battle by Mateo. No foul, says the referee. Oof, oof. Great moves. Somebody go ahead and shoot for Real. Yeah, and there we go. A nice shot there on target, at least. Easy for the goalkeeper, but Liam Sloan looking to go up high. Easy for Brody there. And a great win there by Drew. Here's Juan Torres now on the ball. No, excuse me. Diego has slept into the center back role, pushing Juan Torres out to the left back. Oh, nice long throw here for Real. They're unable to go ahead and keep this one in, so Peak win a throw. They look to just go ahead and shave off more time as game is dwindling down here to the final moments. Here's Shaw. Again, looking to go long to find Max. Nice little flick there by this Real team. Player goes down, at least wins a free kick here. Here's number 29, who's looked alive here since coming on, stepping up for Real. A lot of red and black stepping over into the back post, further than the PK spot. Is this being curled into the back post or on target? A shot! And just narrowly missing that near post. Nothing Liam Sloan could have done, but just try to go ahead and see it out. And the referee takes a few more glances at his watch. 7 minutes left to play here in this exciting match. Exciting in a sense. It's been quite the chess match. Not your typical goal-scoring fest. Now with the long goal kick. Oh, nice flick by Jaime. And here's Peak 11 recovering at the halfway line, looking to go ahead and do a counter attack. Oh, and here's Mateo possibly winning the ball in a nice position. And they do. Peak 11. No foul there. Oh, and a player goes down at the top of the box. Do we see our first yellow card of the match? And yes, we do for one of the Real players, a yellow card. Stepping over this ball. Hits the wall with his shot. Nothing exciting there. And Peak 11 get an opportunity ruined here. And now Real look to go ahead and counter with their speed. Ball played nice into the corner. Now it's crossed back in. And out for a corner kick it is for Real. And now ball swung into the ball. Bouncing around in the box. Still bouncing around. And over the top that goes. And out for a corner kick, says the referee after looking at his linesman. We have a player down in the box. Finally gets up. And that ball bouncing around before it goes over the top. Takes a deflection off the defender. Real Colorado get a second corner kick opportunity. And this ball swung in at the near post. Still bouncing around. Oh, and it's this one still bouncing around. Do we see a second cross? And a poor cross goes out for a third corner kick. Another cross in the box. Goalkeeper comes out with a nice punch and finally out for a throw here. Great hands there from Liam Sloan. And Real get a nice throw in a favorable opportunity. This ball's bouncing around in the box. Can somebody take a shot? And Jaime unable to go ahead and find the run of Ferran. And the referee says none of those players came back from an offsides position. Oh, nice flick there by Justin, but Mateo just has a tired leg and unable to go ahead and get there. So Real, a quick throw. Oh, and Mario unable to go ahead and connect and find his runner. And the Real players feeling a little bit of those tired legs. And Real get a throw in here in a nice position. Given up by Peak. Drew trying to drive it through traffic. Is stopped. Nice little triangles and flicks here from the Real red and black. And finally they just to go ahead and reset and go out wide. It's Peak 11 1, Real Colorado 0 here at the Real Sports Complex in Centennial. Been a thrilling match so far, quite the chess match. And Real get another throw. They put up the intensity. They really look for that equalizer. Peak 11 just happy to go ahead and clear it, make the opposition chase. They have a chance here. They have a chance here. Jaime is through. Try to go ahead and find the runner. A shot and a great save there by the goalkeeper, making himself look big. Stopping the goal opportunity from Drew Leskin. The center defensive mid making a nice run. Now Real have a great throw here deep in the final third. And the referee says this one doesn't stay in. Oh, what a great save there from the backup goalkeeper to go ahead and keep his team in it here in the last few minutes. That surely would have gone ahead and sealed it. That's the goal that Peak 11 needed. At least they have a throw here. They need to go ahead and build out of it. Oh, and Bodie commits a foul there on Jaime Gutierrez and shares his 2 cents with the referee. And here's Lars just stepping over this one. Adriano finding Diego. Here's Juan Torres. Back to Diego. Couple of triangles there to step away from the pressure. And here's Real with the opportunities, feeling a little bit of the press from Peak 11. Oh, and a very, very rough challenge there. Possibly another yellow card here for another Real player. And actually, it's the same fella who sees double yellow and is finally sent off. His frustration. And I believe that's Avery Hips there. Who sees a double yellow on a nasty challenge. And honestly, his game was quite over early in the first half. He just looked very tired and was getting ran through there by number 7, Zion Balogun for Peak 11. And perhaps a little bit of that frustration was that a lot of the Peak attack came from his side. He wasn't able to defend that. Didn't get the sub. But never want to go ahead and see that. Another Real player picks up a yellow card for dissent. And that will go ahead and do it, says the referee. Final score here in Centennial, Colorado. It's Peak 11 1, Real Colorado 0. So nothing in the second half for Real Colorado to go ahead and find the equalizer. And that's all it took for Peak 11 to go ahead and get the 3 points to win here down south for this North Denver-based team. And what a game it was in the first half. We were given that first and only goal through Mateo Bacera, who went ahead and played majority of this game, if not the whole game, up top. And we hope that you enjoyed this coverage here of the League for Clubs here. It's the Mountain Premier Conference. A special shout out to Northern Colorado Hailstorm FC for being the 2025 Mountain Premier Conference champions. And this will go ahead and be the last match here for Peak 11 this season as we go ahead and get ready for the fall season for the Mountain Premier League. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in here on the DT Sports TV YouTube channel. It's been a great pleasure bringing you live commentary of tonight's game. My name's Ricardo Cominelli, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Ciao, ciao.